Leute und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Beim letzten Mal haben wir endlich diese neue Insel freigeschaltet und sind jetzt von, ja, ich hab's gehört, es sind von so Schwertfisch 2 der Truppenanführer und jetzt müssen wir wieder zum Hauptquartier und mit Sankonomia Kokomi reden. Oh Gott, der Name.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tatarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Ah, wurden wir direkt abteleportiert oder was jetzt?
Long time no see! So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many doggo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
I'm so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
So, 3000 Mal in die Ferne blicken. Ah ne, das war was anderes. Geh zur alten Ruine. Da. Ah, da! Oh, ich glaube mal dahin. Ich weiß nicht,
I'm all for
ob ich direkt
work-life
dahin komme.
balance, but I think this is pushing it.
So. Ja, hier ist noch eine kleine Nebenaufgabe, die hole ich mir jetzt mal. So. Komaki, älteste im Dorf. Oh. Ich überspringe, weil kein Voice, kein Ding. Ich kann aber sehr schnell lesen. Oh, die reden viel. Bestimmt eine Weltenaufgabe, wenn die schon so viel. Schreinufer. Ah, okay, das ist eine Weltauftrag, wenn ich das schon so mit Schrein von ja. Schreinfrau schon löse. Okay, seltsame Flasche habe ich bekommen. So. Ich muss gerade so ein Ding aufsammeln. Weil, na, muss schon oben da holen. Okay. Warte, ich muss sogar da lang. Mach mal schnell, mach mal schnell, mach mal schnell. So, jetzt muss es genau geradeaus Ding sein zum Spawn. Da. Schnell noch ein paar Geister.
Don't blink! Give up!
Schild bringt gar nichts gegen die, also.
I'm a little low on energy. Nope.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Incoming!
Next.
Speed of light!
So, ich kann fallen. Das war klar, dass er machen würde.
Submit!
Na, Hälfte gegen die Wand geschleudert.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
Ach, beide schon tot. So, Geisterhülle. Gottes Willen, die geben richtig wenig mit den Dingern. richtig schwer zu wo die schon so viel aushalten. Das ist einfach eine Geschichte aus Toki-Gasse Teil 5.
Don't blink.
Kann not so weit sein, bitte? So, und jetzt muss ich da lang fahren. Ja, egal. Na, guck mal, da kann ich mal. Und aussteigen. Hab, markieren. Ding, warte, ich mache dann einfach so. So, das möchte ich auch so. War außenrum, weil die, weiß ja nicht, wie diese, solche Gewässer da ist. Oh, was sehe ich da? Oh, Entschuldigung. Der hat eine Elektroaxt? Bin ich nass geworden.
Speed of light. No touching. I can fix this.
Oh Gott.
Give up. Yeah, your life is mine.
Windblade!
Genau, von denen angucken muss, ey.
With the wind!
Don't blink.
Ja, ich hab gedacht, der bleibt da mit dem Schaden.
This is long overdue.
Don't waste. Ugh, you wait.
Wenn der Axtkrieger da auf so ein Ding ist, richtig scheiß gefährlich. Ach, ich die da. Ah, da.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
So. Und jetzt Drake dahin. Ja, Mikro noch an. Ich hab gedacht, ich hab wieder aus. Ich muss ja echt aufpassen. So, Mumei-Festung. Da auf der Insel muss irgendwas sein. Das muss ich noch fertig machen. Ja, das kann man schon vorstellen, was da ist.
This should be the place. But Sankanomio is right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Hä, wie soll ich denn das so schnell machen? Muss ich auf Fischl wechseln oder was? Trupp. Hallo? Da.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Ach so, die sind unterschiedlich lang. Ah, okay, da brauche ich Fischl nicht. Ja, eigentlich.
Yikes! A huge launcher! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Schnell wechseln. So Glück hört man's. Ja, der Stelle eigentlich.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
So, kommen wir wieder mit dem.
Forth, my blade, from whence you came. Windblade. A touch of frost.
Gerade jetzt mit der Elektrophilus geschlagen. Yo, Chilmo.
Submit! With sword comes shadow.
Schaut, die kriegen Schaden? Nein, die kriegen nicht nur als Elektro.
Speed of light.
Submit for judgment.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Was mehr? Danke.
Don't blink.
Don't waste my time.
Speed of light.
Bleib schön Wasser.
Swift and merciful.
Incoming.
Phew! Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. Guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good. Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Irgendwas komisch. Wieso hat er auf einmal so graue Haare? Ich habe erst nur so gesagt, hä, warte. Haben wir jetzt echt einen Zeitpunkt gemacht, wo wir gegen den gekämpft haben? Denke ich so, Moment, geht halt gar nicht. Ich war so confused, wo ich ihn jetzt gerade gesehen habe. Hier ein bisschen Seegras wieder sammeln. So, hier nochmal Beeren und hier. Markieren. So. Und jetzt wieder nach Kokomi. Sangonomiya.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt Decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Oh, Tepe. Das ist irgendwo eine Brücke. Sag mir die Karte. Da.
Ja.
Oh, Tepe. Hab ich schon gedacht, Alter, der hat auf einmal so graue Haare. Doch nicht eingebildet. Hier muss irgendwo sein. Wo ist die Frau? Nein. Also soll ich in der Hütte anklopfen und danke, dass ich das gerade gesehen habe. Kann ich an der Tür Ding? Sag mal. Nee. Da!
Tepe!
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone? It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Delusion? Oh God. That doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
Nein, Tepe! Ach, ich drücke mal das direkt. Warte, jetzt hier.
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Wir werden Tepe retten. Wo ist... der ist hoch. Von da aus muss, glaube ich, hinkommen können. Aha, die sind also da auf der Yasho-Insel. Wenn ich das gerade jetzt richtig ausgesprochen habe. Oder überhaupt den richtigen Namen jetzt gerade im Kopf habe. Was? Hieß die so? Ja? Ja, richtig. Ich muss grad mal schauen, ob ich das gerade Schlüssel habe. Warte, das kann. Na komm, danke. So, ich habe hier, wie ihr seht, schon viele neue Sachen. Huch. Ach, die konnte man auch. Ach, die habe ich ja bekommen von ihr. Okay, ich habe keinen Schlüssel. So, fliegen wir mal dahin. Ah ja, Blitz kommt er nicht. Warte, ich habe die ganze Insel jetzt schon. Das waren nur... Ja, okay, 3 schon, aber das war die ganze Insel? Okay. Wie irgendwie unter da... Also ich muss, glaube ich, da was freilegen, um irgendwie hier so... zu kommen. Ach ja, hier... Feuer spielen. Ah, das ist ja... Ich muss irgendwie hier, glaube ich, die Dinger anmachen und dann... So, hier müsste irgendwo... Ah, ich sehe es. Sieht man doch diesen Luftzug da. Ah, cool. Ja, sowas. Ich hab gedacht, wenn du bist mit Ruhe. So. Ist ja mit fast allen im Moment kommen. Ja, komm. Herausforderung starten. So. Na, das sieht jetzt überhaupt nicht unheimlich aus, wenn ich da hingehe. So, gibt's hier irgendwas Verstecktes? Warte.
Speed of light.
Übrigens nur der, ey.
Rude. Submit.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade.
With sword comes shadow.
Disappear.
It's nothing.
Swift and merciful.
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Komm, auf ihn, auf ihn, auf ihn.
Speed of light.
Submit. Don't waste my time.
Forth, my blade. Submit for judgment.
Don't blink. Yeah. Incoming. Yeah.
So. Wenn man das... Kann ich? Ah, ist das so geil jetzt hier. So, eins haben wir gemacht.
Ja.
Fehlen nur noch 2 von den Dingern.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have I seen that before? Wait a
nothing.
Die erledigen wollte.
Submit.
Jetzt lecker.
Give up.
With the wind!
You really know how to get me
Incoming.
going.
Oh nein, oh nein.
From whence you came!
Die hat einfach durch den
Don't
Schild
waste
jetzt
my
gerade
time.
mir Schaden gegeben.
Give up. Your life is mine.
Speed of light.
Yeah.
Ja, wenn der mit der kommt wieder
With
Elektro und
sword
dann...
comes shadow. Incoming. Got lucky that time.
Ja, genau deswegen.
Don't blink. Change of plan. Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Don't waste my time. Bye.
Swift and merciful!
Alter.
Disappear!
Ja. Man kann die jetzt nicht entkommen.
Submit for judgment! A touch of frost!
Bleib ich.
Submit.
Over here. Let me amuse myself.
Speed of light.
You know how to get me going. Look at me.
Boah.
Just once more.
Kann ich immer noch? Irgendwas. Okay, die teuflischen Augen werden aus Kristallmark hergestellt.
Incoming.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Alter, das ist ja nur Sekunde. So. Alter, hier ist eine Todesfabrik. Boah, wenn ich jetzt aus Versehen runtergefallen wäre, das wäre jetzt nicht gewesen. So, wer versteckt sich in der Tür Nummer 1?
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here
Ah,
alive!
okay, okay. Das ist der Wasser. Ich hab gedacht, der Grüntyp ist richtig schlecht von denen.
Speed of light.
For it, my blade!
Schön, dass du dich da gemacht hast.
Don't waste my time.
From whence you came!
I see through you!
Give up.
Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Also warte, da kommen jetzt bestimmt sowieso noch stärkere Gegner.
Don't waste my time. Submit!
One with my blood.
Don't blink!
Send this quickly. Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Fatui und Natascha.
Let's move.
I'll be fine.
Four,
Ah,
my
die kommen
blade.
nicht so geil.
Cut to the chase.
Das ist verdammt nicht so geil.
Submit for judgment.
Schnell kaputt machen, bevor der Bock
Hey!
kein Schild macht. Oh nein, oh nein, oh nein.
A touch of frost. Windblade.
Give up.
Out of my sight. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Power flows through me. Incoming. Don't blink.
With the wind.
Oh, scheiße, wenn die...
Don't waste my time. Submit!
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
So, weg mit dir.
Winter.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations. Ha! Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Songonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Auch wenn... Okay. Dem will ich nicht vertrauen. So, Leute. Das war's mit dem Part. Ei, da fehlen nur noch 2. Und beim nächsten Mal werden wir herausfinden, wie wir Shogun Raiden kämpfen würden. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und ich sag schon mal Tschüss. Tschüss, Leute.